is Robert Ridley, and this is my presentation for AEP 858, Module 1. Some personal demographics. I currently live in Gardner, Kansas with my wife, Lauren. We have been married for 4 years. My wife is also a school teacher. She teaches 3rd grade within the Gardner School District. We have 2 children. Our son, Ryder, is 3.5 years old, and our daughter, Tinley Grace, is 8 months old. I am currently this is my 7th year at Bishop Ward High School in Kansas City. My current role is the Dean of Students. This will be my 2nd year serving as the Dean of Students. We currently have an enrollment around 300, and we serve a very diverse population. A critical reflection, really looking at how our school looks at data. We have our students take a MAP test, and through this test, we can help look at class placement. We can help look at instructional improvement, so helping look at what areas exactly the kids need help in, and then being able to focus on that in our lesson planning. And we can also look at yearly progress through our MAP testing and look at the growth. On our practice ACT, helps our students with goal setting. It helps them look at planning a program of study for college admissions. And then we also look at our high school placement test. With our high school placement test, all incoming freshmen take this test, and what we do is that helps us determine what class placement that they should be in. A critique of my personal knowledge. Really just looking at data, breaking it down on a wider spectrum. Now that I'm serving as the Dean of Students, I really have to look at multiple avenues of data and just looking at it through a different role. I'm not necessarily looking at it from a teacher's perspective to improve my personal instruction within my classroom, but now I have to look at it how to best make decisions to help a whole and to help as a team, and not just to look at what can improve my instruction. So just really looking at data on a wider spectrum would be something that I really would like to learn more about and get better at. A plan, collaboration. I believe in working as a team. So, when we collect this data as a school, we really need to sit down and look at it together and analyze it together and break it down together. That way we're all on the same page, and then we can develop goals off of that together. And then that's how we can help develop our shared vision. Also, just making those data-driven decisions. We have all this data, and then the decisions that we make, that data we need to be able to back those decisions up with the data. So data-driven decisions, I am a firm believer in it, and I believe that will help you be successful as a school leader. And then just continually improving, also not just looking at data for instructional improvement, but also looking at your surveys on your climate and your culture within your building, and how your community's feeling and how your parents are feeling. And really looking at that and taking that into account on different things that you can improve upon. That's important data too, that I think sometimes gets overlooked because we're so focused on the instructional side of things. But I really think that just continuing to grow and really take into account and some of the other data that we collect as well would be a huge part of helping be successful when I become a principal. That concludes my presentation for AEP 858. Thank you, and I look forward to learning from you all throughout.